Hello, pre-orchestra clarinets. We are back with more clarinets and more new notes. So today we're going to learn a new note and we're going to learn a piece. Probably you already know the piece, but we're going to learn how to play it on our instrument. The new note today we're going to learn is called A. We might already know that note, but we're going to review it and go over it again. So the A on our clarinet is this key right here. We're going to play the middle A. We have a low A, and that's with our thumb on the back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's that low A. It sounds like this. Can you try playing that with me really quick? Thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Ready and play. Were you able to hold it out as long as me? Try again. 1, 2, ready, hold it out. Okay, nice job. Our clarinet's a little warm. If this is the first time that you're playing today, maybe hit pause, go back and watch one of the other videos and just warm up a little bit with a piece that you know before you dive into this one. So go back, do that. When you're ready, come back. Okay, you're back. Great. So that's not the new note we're going to learn. That's the low A. We're going to learn the middle A, which is this A. And that's actually called a throat tone. And it's called a throat tone because it only takes about this much of the clarinet to use, because that's where the hole opens, the air comes out, and the sound comes out. So we're only using about that much of the clarinet. And if we look, that's about where our throat is. So we have a couple of these notes that are called throat tones, and A is one of those tones. So again, it's right here on the top, right above the first hole, and that's the A key. Okay, and it sounds like this. Right? It's the same sounding note like the low one, but an octave higher. Okay, so it sounds a little different, but it's still that same note name. So we have low A and throat A, or the middle A. Okay, now I'm going to pull up on our screen the book that we work out of, and this is the Accent and Achievement book. This is on page, if you want to follow along in your book, this is on page 13. And we're going to do numbers 37, 38, and 39. So for the top, I just taught you this note right here, the letter A, and that's the key, okay? So this is our fingering chart when it comes to the Accent and Achievement book. Some look a little more complicated than others. This is a nice simplified version. I like this one a lot because it doesn't have all the extra keys on there that we're not really worrying about right now. So that's the A, and that's the top key that you played on. Then we're going to play through the piece called Climbing Higher. Now let's say the note names with me. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. G, A, G, E, C, rest. D, E, D, B, C, D, E, rest. G, A, G, E, C, D, C, B, C, rest, rest. Now, did you count that C for as long as, or did you hold it out as long as I did? This C, we have a half note, which is 2 beats, plus the quarter note, which is 1 beat. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope you all said it before I did. So we hold that one for 3 counts as we're clicking along. Now, speaking of clicking along, I'm going to pull my metronome out. I'm going to set it to about 80, if you're following along. That's going to be our tempo. Now let's just try playing it from the beginning. And we'll try getting up. We'll try playing through the whole thing. This one's pretty simple. It's nothing too much harder than some of the music we've already played. If we want to review, actually, before we start, there was that low B, and we're going to use this B. Okay, that's our B natural. Not the B flat, but the B natural. Can you play that B natural with me? Ready? Here we go. Okay, double check your fingerings. If you got a squeak, maybe check your reed. Make sure it's set up correctly. And play that B again. 2, here we go. Okay, great. Now let's go back to the notes, and we are going to play through this piece with the metronome. Okay, climbing higher from the beginning. One time through. Here we go. And 1, 2, beginning, play. Okay, not bad. Now I realized that was maybe a little fast. So I'm going to slow it down. We're going to do it one more time, super slow. 1, 2, with me again. Okay, nice job, nice job. Now, I would like you to hit pause, rewind, and go back to the first time I played it at that faster tempo, and play through it again at least 2 more times. 3 if you're feeling really ambitious and really overachieving. I want you to go back and play that as many times as you can, okay? We're going to go on from this point on to the next exercise. And the next one is more eighth notes, okay? So let's go over these eighth notes. Again, an eighth note gets half of a beat. So when we have 2 of them together, a half plus a half equals a whole. So that gives us 1 whole beat. And I like to say T for the eighth notes and ta for the quarter notes. So let's just say the rhythm this time. So no note names, just the rhythm. 1, 2, the rhythm. Here we go. Ta, ti, ti, to, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Okay, now if you had problems keeping up with me, that's fine. Rewind, go back and do it again. I'm going to do it again with the note names, saying the note names in the rhythm, okay? So when you're ready and feel really good about your rhythm, then we're going to be ready and do the note names together. So let's do that. Note names with the rhythm. All 1. Actually, I'm going to turn the metronome on. Okay, say it with the metronome. And with me, ready? 1, 2, here we go. F, 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 G, A, G, G, F, C, F, 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 G, 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 A, G, G, F. Rest. Okay, and we have that that breath mark right there. So we're going to definitely make sure to take a breath there. Let's just try playing it. Here we go from the beginning. Instruments ready, and 1, 2, here we go. Rest. Okay, not bad. Now again, hit pause, rewind, go back and play through that a couple times. Each time we do one of these lessons, it's always important to stop and go back. We cover so much information in one lesson that it's hard to remember everything in this one time. So go back and review. Go back and watch some more of the videos that we've posted for you guys, so that you can remember what we taught you. And maybe you'll learn something new the second time you watch it. You never know. So let's go on to London Bridge. Now I'm going to play this top line a couple times. We have this new note right here, the A, right after our G, right? G, A. So let's say the note names together. Here we go. Ready, go. G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, E, F, E, F, G, G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, G, Okay. Now the rhythm's pretty easy, just quarter notes and half notes, nothing too challenging like some of these eighth notes might be. So we don't have to review the rhythms too much. And I think you might recognize this song, yes. You can see there's a duet part, which we'll go over in a second, but let's just play this first top line, the melody. So again, I'm gonna put my metronome on, and it's on at 60, okay? 60 beats per minute, which is the same as 1 beat per second. Yes, good job. So 1 beat per second. Here we go. 1, 2, London Bridge. All right, nice job. Now, if you didn't notice, I was only breathing after every 2 bars. And that's a challenge I have for you guys, to make sure you only breathe every 2 measures. We want to be holding our breath as long as we can. And so this is the first way that we practice doing that. It's by extending how many measures that we can play. So let's do it again. And we're going to try and breathe every 2 bars. Now to help out, I'm going to speed up the metronome just a little bit. Okay, maybe we'll go about this fast. So this is now 72 beats per minute. So we're thinking our tempo. Okay, that's our quarter note. And we're going to count our heads. You'll hear me count out loud, but I want you to count in your head with me. Here we go. 1, 2, get ready and play. Nice job. Now, was that easier that second time, taking those breaths where we did? I hope so. And the tempo we sped up so that I could help you guys out with that, okay? So now we're going to look at the second part. And we're going to just imagine the first part. So we're going to count these empty bars of rest. Now, this whole bar is 1 measure, right? And here's our time signature. So it tells us that there's 4 beats in the measure, right? 4 quarter notes, and the quarter note gets the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bar line. So we have to count to 4 in this empty measure that's silent before we come in. And then we'll also count to 4 over here. So let's say the note names first, and then we'll go back and we'll play it. So here we go. Let's say the note names. Ready, go. C, D, E, B, C, D, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go on. C, D, E. I see a pattern. B, C, D, B, C, C. Oh, and the pattern changes a little bit right there at the end. Okay, so here we go. Let's play it from the beginning. I'm going to count us off, and then we'll count 4 empty beats. Ready? 1, 2, ready, count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not bad. Now again, hit pause, rewind, go back and review that if you need to. Also, when you go back, you can rewind all the way to the first 2 times that I played the melody. And you can play this harmony part now with the melody that I've already played. So have fun practicing your new note A, and we're going to practice that with London Bridge and with the other exercise that we did as well. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. So long.